Welcome back, my loyal subjects of funk, to this Let's Funking play of the Western Roman Empire, and we are about to lose this settlement of Teletum to some barbarians. So we'll go ahead and auto-resolve that. This is a good thing, by the way, not barbarians, rebels, because they will do the town up in a Roman way. They'll convert all the settlements, and they'll convert it for us, and then we'll go in and take it once it's all been converted, and they'll pay for it as well. That's the beauty of it. So we'll get back in there at some point soon. I'm just glad that they have it as opposed to the Western Roman Empire separatists. Right. Okay, so we're gonna have some problems here with with this stack, because they're losing troops left, right, and centre. What I might do is I might bring... I don't want to bring him down to Baraka. What happens if we bring him here? Right, so he's going to lose troops regardless. I'm going to leave him there. We've still got... If this spot becomes infected, we're fucked. Just waiting as well to see if we can get any ranged units, because we haven't got much at the moment. I'm quite tempted to disband one unit of competency spears. How's the... Let's have a quick Uganda. Right, so which was the one that we got rid of before? It was this one. Right, we want to get rid of that totally so we can build something that's going to deal with the sanitation. I actually don't know what the sanitation level is like in this area. I know that one's bad. There's not much we can do about it. Now that is a nice sexy garrison there in Brigantium. So I'm actually more tempted. Let's get rid of one comitatenses, because we have 2 units of Germanic pikes as well, which means we can block 2 places. We'll leave these here and hope that they recover soon. We've encountered Pontus, by the way. Right, so we've lost another settlement, but as I said, we will get that back. These lot are doing my head in. They own quite a lot of land, and their power is severely more powerful to us. Let's have a look, see who has the most regions. 21, the Eastern Roman Empire, the Sassanids, the Western Separatists. We come quite far down the list, you know. Right, okay. So, I'm going to go back on here. I'm going to check out who we're trading with. We're trading with, because I haven't actually played this in a while. I've had a bit of a big break. We're trading with Gaul, I think. We're trading with Gaul. Yeah, we are trading with Gaul. I wish Britain would bloody get a trade access. It hasn't got a sea route, apparently. How is that even possible? Would have thought one of these settlements would have had a sea route. Jesus Christ. Right. Okay, so we have very good relations with Hispania. We could get better relations with Mauritania. Chances are low. We have steel to, iron to offer, which is very good, by the way. Wonder if Septimania actually like us as well, according to this. So we made peace with them before. And we have a pact of non-aggression. Let's try and push for... Oh, we can't trade. They don't trade, in fact. Ooh! Right, okay. Right, create puppet state. Offer some payments, please. No, we won't give them that much. Give them 1,000. Yes, get in! We now have a puppet state. That's absolutely wonderful, by the way, because we now have 2 puppet states. I couldn't have started this session off any better, even though we lost that land. But we'll get that back, like I said, once the Romans themselves convert that province, it will become ours. Yes, also I was thinking, let's go up here, because these 2 units are easily replaced, we can recruit them at any time. And because we are getting zapped by pestilence, I'm going to go ahead and disband 2 units of competency spears, and we'll just try and get as much money as we can for now. I'm tempted to actually move him back up to Usturica. But I might do that next turn. Yes, and obviously we have all this money as well. What happens if we upgrade Brigantium to the next level? Right, so what we're currently getting given. Right, okay. The guardhouse gives us one. Ooh. I'm tempted, you know. +5 public order and food consumption -20. We've got plenty of food. But we get another cohort and a Sagittaria, and that takes 3 turns to build. Yes, please, because this is the city that comes under the most attack in this area. Right, so we now have... I wonder if these lot want to become a client state.
The gods bless us with your presence today.
What happens if we... How much money have we actually got left? I don't know. I think we're trading with these already. We are trading with these. Offer payments. We still have £4,000, you know. They're not going to accept that. They're going to reject it. But that's class that we now have Septimania as a client state. And this is good because these lot, oh, they've got mainly negative relations with everyone, whereas the other nations don't. But that's really good. Oh, I'm pleased. And they like Britain as well. Gaul is fairly neutral. Can we make peace with the Ostrogoths yet? They're doing my head in.
Come, let me hear.
Chances are low. I really want to destroy them and get them removed from the game.
Speak, I will listen.
Right, Moranians still don't want to trade with us.
Honored emissary.
It's a moderate. Right, okay, I'm going to offer them a trade deal. I'm going to offer them some payments. Let's offer them 1,000 coins. Piss off. Let's offer them 1,500 coins. Let's offer them a trade. Let's try and offer them 2,000 coins. If they don't want it, then we'll just build relations over a period of a few turns. There we go. Okay, we spent most of our money there, but we're getting it's the relations that we're buying that are the most important here, not so much the buildings and stuff. Right, so who are we now at war with? We'll see if we can make peace next. We've become the force to be reckoned with now, which is really nice. It doesn't matter about them. We can actually make peace with these, but they're not going to do that. We'll just... I mean, look at that. Their power balance is ridiculously high. I'd like to make peace with the Quadians. They're saying that's a low chance. Illyria,
I suppose.
who aren't actually that fussed by us. I'd very much like to make peace with them. Alamans, Law. Who are they at war with? Just me? Because I could have stacks here coming out the mist again, and we could be under bombardment very shortly. Right, that's it. I don't think anybody else will trade with us. The Ruggians could trade.
Are you brave or foolish?
But they won't. At least, right, the most important thing here, guys.
Speak your terms. Give words.
The most important thing about this is... just sorry about this. Just try, because this is such a difficult campaign, I have to exert every option that we have. Every option that I have needs to be explored. And yeah, I do spend a bit of time, you know, fannying about like this, but it's so important.
Speak. Come on.
It's so important we try and get the most out of this. Right, okay, that's everything we can do. So we're going to have to wait until next turn before we spend any more. Oh, look at that. I'd like to get that, you know. Gemstone resource required. We don't have that here. We just have gold and iron. Do we have iron somewhere? Yeah, there we do. Pax Augusta, good resource to have. Gives us a little bit of a thing when it comes to trading. Okay.
We hunger for battle.
I think that's it for these lot. These lot don't need any more troops. They can sit there all they want. So we'll end turn. We're making 4,500 now, which is ever so nice. And yes, I just hope that we can get that up even more. We've still got about 1,800 in the kitty. Oh Jesus, where are they going? They could sit and recruit men and build their troops back up, which wouldn't be good for us. Still at war with all these nations. From the from Denmark and Norway, the Viking nations, which is a bit of a problem. Look at all this. These lot are going down. The Assassinid Empire is going to absolutely hammer our allies, the Eastern Romans. But, however, they are creating enemies by acting in the way they do, and I'm hoping that we can drive a wedge through some of these European countries by having good relations with half of them and having poor relations with the other half. Gives us a chance to manipulate the situation, and that's what I am mainly hoping for here with this. So the objective is to reconquer Spain at the moment, the short-term objective. Reconquer Spain, and then, once we've done that, to destroy the, oh shit, are they coming down to us? Well, good job, our thing will be created by then. Our guardhouse, by the time they get down here. Just gotta hope that that pestilence goes away. I'm begging that it goes away. Get a sanitation bonus in one of the spots. Eastern Roman separatists are getting a hold now as well. Shit. They are nicking places. Yeah, look at that. They're just raiding it and moving on. Whereas we have been there's our new client state. We have 2 client states now. Who would have thought that I would have ever been in a position to have client states, to have trade deals, and to re-win, you know, places on this difficulty? I'm so happy. Here we go. What are these sods gonna do? What the fuck? Why can we see into their lands? Oh, because we've got a client state in the form of Septimania, which might have a thing around here. Oh, fucking hell, look how many armies these. This is really good. If we can see into their lands, I would be ever so pleased. Look how many armies they've got moving around. If I can get everyone to attack the Western Road... Oh, shit. Oh. Our client states are going to die. At least we can see into lands for a time being. That's really helpful. Yeah, so the rebels at this time have a lot of troops. Shitting hell. Their integrity is still going up. Despite being somewhat damaged. Right, okay. Good news, good news. Right, have we got anything that can help sanitation here? Yes, we have. It's a fountain. We can put that in a Sturka. Yes, only take 1 turn. Right. Okay, let's... Yes! Very nice, lads. That's really good news. Right, so they're going to destroy the Ostrogoths. They'll be out of the game by the next turn. Right, we demolished the fields, so we're down to 87 food. We've got it's a bit of a balancing act here, by the way. They don't even stand a chance. If they even try and come into Asturica, they wouldn't stand a chance. So, who is showing me? Is it the Picts? Do I have a deal with the Picts? There's no way I have a deal with the Picts. What do I have with the Picts? Just peace at the moment. So I don't know how I can see into these lands right now. That is a Pictish, yeah. I'm a bit worried about them. But it's not a problem really. We're going to get a level 2 guardhouse here. The pestilence has gone out of Asturica. A little bit too late though. Public order up. Public order up for getting a colonia. Do we get a bonus there? We do. We get an additional cohort for upgrading this colonia, which would be absolutely awesome because we're about to get even more troops in this garrison. About 2 more, and then we'll get a third from upgrading that to a colonia, and that'll be like a full garrison. Wow. Look at that, we're even picking up chevrons on these units because they're doing so well for us. Right, I do want that, but the squalor will go up. It's a bit of a problem. Squalor goes up if we get that. We need 5 citizens to upgrade that. We need something that's going to give us growth. And by upgrading that we get growth. By upgrading this we get growth +1. So we could spend 3,600 on that. That might be a nice idea. We do need a new army at some point, and then I'll set about reconquering some of these regions. Right, let's have a look at the diplomacy again. Yes, they're starting to become favourable towards us. What do we have with Hispania? Do we have a military alliance? We do. What about a...
Welcome, my friend. I will give ear to you and give tongue to the
Well,
people's words.
That's low. Do we have access? Military access? We do have military access, which is good for us, because if they want to help us out in any situation, that'll be... Oh, who the hell... Are we at war with these? We are at war with these, but they kinda like us.
Be welcome.
Oh,
everyone,
sweet.
If you come in peace. Be fearful if you come with false words, dripping with honeyed lies.
We can't actually get a trade deal with them, which is a bit of a problem. But we could go ahead. Yes! Get in! Right, so we're now at peace with these. Yes, we're doing very well over here, actually. Right, we're now at peace with Hispania, Maurians, and the Italians, who we've got a pact of non-aggression with now as well. Oh, this just keeps going from strength to strength. It's just a pity that they don't actually have a coastal town. That's a real annoyance, actually. So which means we can't trade with them. Let's go back on there a minute. Let's see if we can get one. Let's see if we can get one with the Moranians, because at the moment we've just got a trade
Be
deal.
welcome. You have my full attention. My ears
They don't want to
await your
become a...
words, as willing slaves.
All we have is a trade. You can't get a pact of non-aggression. It's not even on the cards.
I propose,
Oh, yeah.
or rather ask for,
They're going to give us 500 coins for that. Get in! Oh, this campaign is going from strength to strength. Right. So, who else have we got to talk to here? Gaul lovers.
On behalf of our people, welcome. Speak.
But they don't want one of them. How's Britain doing now? Still hasn't got itself a friggin' coastal spot. How can that be? They have an army there, that's good. I want to check these out, because they are our men. Oh, look at that. Just get in there and conquer somewhere. Oh, the Gauls have got it, that's why. They could really do with a coastal settlement, because at the moment they can't trade with anybody. Let's have a look, see what we want to research. What did we actually research last this turn? Oh, look at that! Get in! Positives for us. Right, development. Here we go. Siege holdout time +1 for cities and ports. That's really helpful. Yes, get in. Right, so this spot down here, Byzantium, is going to become an absolute powerhouse soon. On the next turn. And it's going to take 2 more turns. This won't get here for a couple of turns though, if it's coming to attack us. These lot won't be able to get into here. We'll hammer them. I'd like to actually go in there and hammer them. I wonder if there's a way. Obviously we've got this to recapture at some point. I'll let them do the work repairing it. Look at the fucking armies they've got though. They should have a higher maintenance than they have. I mean, if we can only maintain this amount of soldiers, then what the hell's going on? Right, so now at least for this time being we can focus. Unlocks recruitment of... We haven't actually got a fleet, you know. I've just noticed that. That would be quite a nice one. That would take 6 turns. Right, okay, we'll go for this one. Disables the legacy technology, moulded architecture. +2 from bureaucratic reforms. Right. Okay, right, we'll research that and then we'll get that military one above. Let's do some upgrades then. Oh, look at this, we've got so much to upgrade as well. Osturica could do with an upgrade. But we need something that's going to give us wealth as well. A tanner would put us up to 1,000. But the squalor would go up. So I'm going to go for the tanner. And I'm going to save the rest of the money. I'm going to actually check to see if there's any... Nah, looking for some missile units. If we can get another missile unit, I have no qualms with disbanding the Comitatensi Spears for a unit of missile. So we'll go ahead and then turn. I'm really pleased with the state of this campaign at the moment. We'll build a new in a few turns we'll try and build a new stack in Pax Augusta. Oh shit. Try and build a new stack in Pax Augusta. So we can start claiming some of those rebel settlements. Beginning with the one with the walls. We'll do that soon, and we'll capture the spot to the south before we go east and take back Teletum, because I want to divide between us and the western rebels, who seem to be leaving us to our own devices at the moment. Fucking hell. Well, that's not good, is it? Jesus Christ. Our Eastern Roman, allies are getting absolutely butchered. To the point that one day they might become a client state. Not good at all. Right, what's happening now? It's taking its time, but... whatever. Don't know what it's loading here. No, it's just doing its turn. Look at all these spots we're at peace with now. And then I want to try and make peace with oh, fucking hell. Right. They're coming down to mess with me, I can sense it. I can sense it. But that's okay, they come and mess with me, I'll absolutely show them who's boss. So sod them. I'm gonna absolutely hammer them. And especially as Brigantium is going to be such a powerhouse of a town very shortly. Oh my god. These will fight amongst each other though, which is good. See if we can make peace with Africa as well, I'd very much like that. Oh my god, they're gonna get hammered, they got stacks in the wrong place. You should play more of a defensive game. Mind you, I've been playing a defensive game, and although, here we go, although things have been probably worse for me, I still think that I have benefited immensely from quite a lot of the way I've played the game in terms of stability. That's clear there as well, that's another resource we could have. Look at this though. We've got armies everywhere, no wonder we got hammered as soon as we moved into Teletum. Not good. Right. Okay. One of your subjects has recently become infatuated and wishes to marry the intended. Yeah, go for it, I don't mind. You can marry who you want. Right, fountain constructed. Yes, that's very good in fact. That's absolutely wonderful. We've now sorted out our problem. Oh, it's gone green as well in Bakara. So this stuff must go faction wide. Thank God. Once Brigantium becomes no longer infected, which I hope won't last long now, and the public order will sort itself out, the sooner we can move on. Right. So what do we get from this? A bonus with animal husbandry related buildings, and we've got cattle pens there. So that's going to be wonderful. We're going to have a good knock-on effect with that building. Bakara needs some gold veins. Heh, yes please, I'll spend 4,000 on gold veins any day.
Commander.
Come on, hurry up and heal. Asturica probably needs a good upgrade as well. What have we got in Asturica in terms of 4 units, and if we upgrade we get an increase to public order, a minus to food consumption, and we get wealth goes up and road development 15, but we get another unit of cohorts, and that's it. But it's better than the kick in the cherries, and I think we need it really, so we'll go and upgrade that one as well.
Ready for battle.
I don't like this though. They're just sitting around.
Commander.
Let's move him back to Asturica
Ready for orders.
and leave him there for a while. If he needs help, we can help him with this stack from Brigantium. Shit. Oh, we got level up.
For orders.
Who are these? Aren't we at peace with the Visigoths? They declare war on us again.
You have the ear of my people.
It's law. I'm gonna have a pop.
At your command.
I'm gonna have a punt at this Visigoth stack. Okay, what we got to give our troops? Corruption in governed provinces, not a governor. Replenishment, food from character, melee defense +3, and the whole commanded force. Fatigue -10, campaign movement range +3%, and melee attack up as well. Right, is that for training? Command force, right, so we can put melee defense up there. I'll go for that, I think. Defense of our troops up.
Destroy them.
See you later, big man. Bloody Ostrogoths, it's about time we kick them out of these lands.
March.
Right. Very good news. Wonder what these lot are up to. Because I would very much like to conquer this.
Ready for battle.
Move this guy back here.
I want our
For now.
controls.
You see, I want this spot. I don't want them lot to have it. Okay, so things are still going good. We've got... Oh, where's those boats gone? Shitting hell. See if we can make peace with anybody else. Ah, right. The Allans, they are a horde. So we're safe as houses against them.
Let me hear.
Anyway, I think we'll have to stop here, guys, because I've ran over with the session. We'll try and get some battles in soon, so thank you for watching, and goodbye.